Hello and welcome back to Wired, and today we're going to be trying to get hired by Facebook just to ruin everything. Let's get started. So, they're coming for me. Facebook, also known as Meta, is the new name, is a website and social network, which is the largest social network. So, it's the perfect opportunity for me to get hired and get my first work experience, but in the process of doing that, basically just ruin everything. And it turns out that getting hired by Facebook is actually, not the easiest thing to do. In reality, I thought it was going to be at least just as easy as TikTok was, but turns out TikTok has a little bit less standards for some reason. I don't know why that would be a thing. But luckily with Facebook, they're so big that of course they need new members, so it's kind of like a high demand. So it really shouldn't be that bad. So pretty much I got into an email conversation with the people who run the Facebook applications. They replied back to me after I sent in my application for their job position at Facebook, and they said, "We received your application and would like to let you know that it's begun processing. We will get back to you on feedback as soon as we can." And all kinds of other gibberish. After that, they replied again, just like they said, "We're reaching out to you in regard to your recent application submitted to our Meta portal. After careful consideration of your resume and work experience, we will have to unfortunately decline your application." This happened like 3 times over all of the applications I submitted. This is stuff like UX researcher, global operations, project manager, privacy program manager, research intern, knowledge management. Rejected. Rejected again. But then finally, after applying for the specific job called user experience intern, the tables finally turned because there was an approval message. But I would be hard pressed if I didn't first tell you about today's sponsor, which fits in just perfectly. It's ResumeBuilder.com again. And of course, Resume Builder definitely fell in good hands with this particular video in terms of being useful. Basically, what it allows you to do is quickly and efficiently make any resume that you want with samples and all kinds of different templates that you can use for free. And with a premium account, you can unlock over 1,000 different examples and templates of resumes, and it basically autofills all the information just with the slightest amount of work on your end. You could have a very professional looking resume, which in our case is definitely something that helped out this process too. Go down to the description and click the link in order to get a free discount. And with all that being said, let's get straight back into this video. Hi Dallas, hopefully this email finds you well. My name is Savannah and work with the Meta Recruitment Department. I'm reaching you today in regards to a request application you submitted us under the title of user experience. Mostly applications for this category of title are only through third-party portals. So luckily there is availability since you found it through us. Your resume looks respectable. However, we would like to ask more questions. I hope you wouldn't mind answering. We hope that you're still interested in potentially getting this position. To summarize it all, they basically said that I was kind of on the hook and kind of not on the hook. It wasn't really confirmed yet, but in order to confirm it, they had to ask me questions. Pretty much in real life, in person, or whatever way they wanted to. This is great news! I can answer any of these questions at any time, thanks. Hi Dallas, that's fantastic. I can get into a Zoom Skype call with you from 9 to 5 tomorrow if that's a slot available for you then. It should be just 10 to 30 minutes. So here are the general highlights of how that call went down. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Alright, so what questions do you have for me to start off with?
Like, you mean any type of question?
Yeah.
To be honest, no, pretty much no, actually.
Okay, so everything with, like, the pay, all that makes sense?
Yeah, it's all good.
Alrighty. So I do have a couple questions for you. And have you had any other jobs in the past working with people?
I mean, yeah, like, a little bit. I was, working at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? And I guess it's like working, there's like a whole lot of people that go in there and they want, like, the cheeseburgers and stuff like that. But I mean, like, other than that, like, I edited for this one YouTube channel called Thetekkitrealm. So I guess that's how I worked with them.
Okay. Can you tell me about a time that you set a goal for yourself and you achieved it that would show me that you are hardworking and motivated?
Damn. I guess like one time it was like, because you know like the meme of rickrolling. So like pretty much I tried to like rickroll the most celebrities, and I got like 10 celebrities rickrolled. So it's kind of like a meme thing. So I don't know if that counts or if that's a good enough example. Like maybe I should come up with another one or something to sound better.
Yeah, I mean, if you can come up with another example, that'd be awesome, but that's fine as well.
Yeah, for sure. Like legit. Like I remember this one time I was just trying to like ask out my crush, and my voice kept cracking and all that, and like my communication skills really just needed to be improved, to be honest. So I really think that it'll work, like legit. So honestly, like just I'd be fine to start with intern, to be an intern and all that.
And I'm going to be upfront with you. I would have preferred that you had shown up and presented yourself on video a little bit better.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, like literally, I mean, I wanted to actually like be as professional as possible, but like I don't really have that kind of like high budget. That's why like I really wanted this job, to be honest, so I can get some more high budget.
I see that you have that desire again to do something different. That's really just going to help you grow and improve and learn. Is that accurate?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All right. How do you feel?
Oh, I don't know. Like it's pretty good. I feel good if I got the job, to be honest. Like I don't know. I really like Facebook and Meta and all that.
All right. Well, you are completely done. You can exit out of this tab and the other one, and we'll be in touch. All right.
Oh, nice. Thanks. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right. Bye. It only took a couple of days after that, but then they followed up with saying, "Thanks again for your interest. After a review a few days ago and consideration of your resume, I can congratulate you on being accepted to start interning for the position you applied for," and all that. Whatever shit. They said that the job would have to report back to some academic thing in order to give me credits that they said that I needed to earn from the job or whatever, as if I'm in college right now or some crap. Well, you should know about your first week. The opening starts 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. every Monday to Friday, and they basically said for the entire week that the amount of payment that I would get would be heavily reduced from normal, because I'm certainly not at the level of being able to get money, and I had to do this from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So they gave me all of the resources through this PDF file, the login info for my new Meta account, Meta resources, and the expected tasks that I needed to complete by the certain time they need to be completed. And they officially signed an approval sheet which confirmed that I now worked as a temporary intern as a Facebook employee. So at this point, as you can imagine, I'm completely in the mainframe. I have entirely morphed myself into the society of the metaverse, and they have not any clue of what's going on. The login information allowed me to go to this spreadsheet, and this spreadsheet would be automatically filled up every single certain amount of time, giving me all of these lists of different ads. It was all based off of ads, advertisements that were campaigns that were submitted to Facebook for review. And pretty much it went like this. There was one spreadsheet per day, and I had to write feedback on every single one, and there was a minimum requirement of 240 words for each one. Kind of like the maximum requirement when you want to make a tweet, except not with letters, with words. And it's like an essay in Mrs. Puff's school. And the other kind were sample ads that I had to either choose to approve or not approve, as basically like a test. They were testing out whether or not I was sane. And then I also had to take a lecture on how to verify real ads for circulation, and then another seminar, which was being on an online class as what would be expected, which taught me how to use the metaverse. And of course, throughout some of these Zoom call meetups throughout the first week, I of course decided to pull some normal everyday shenanigans, which you could probably expect that I would have done, but the metaverse was far more interesting than I could have ever imagined, and here's the clip of that. So, here we are, and this is the new world order. Yeah, so I pretty much figured this was pretty much going to be it. It's like a glorified VR chat. This is what they want the actual world to be at this point. They want to like transfer this into your consciousness. Oh, that's epic! Oh, I love that. What the? Oh. Well, I guess that's fun. And I overall got an equivalent B+ rated score on the evaluation for all that, which is better than any GPA in my entire school. And then all I was really doing was just putting Rick Astley on the screen in the Zoom meetings, and I'm still getting that. Now, week 2 was where the training wheels came off. Now I still got the spreadsheets, but they were the real ads up for review. And I also got to log in and gain access to Meta's real-time data for each advertisement. The only flaw that there was I was actually able to make an ad myself, and since I knew the exact demographic data that I was covering, I could select it specifically in making it so that I could have it sent to myself and approve it no matter what. So I made this ad. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Oh, I just wanted to say that basically have a great day, and honestly, like, I'm so glad that we're all here on Facebook using this amazing website, because we all love having information stolen and shit like that, and also being listened to in our sleep and whenever we can do anything else. So yeah, it's such an awesome thing, man. And to be honest with you, yeah, just really, this is the best website ever. I'm such a big fan of Meta and all that. And yeah, I just wanted to, briefly give you this amazing message. So hopefully you have a great rest of your freaking day. And also keep enjoying that Facebook. Everyone knows it's the most secure, most safe, and most privacy-sensitive website ever. With all that being said, enjoy this video. Have a good one. Normally, I would have to approve a certain number of ads every single day, and that's how the recruitment process worked as being an intern, and that I would get an abbreviated payment. But since I made this ad on the side, and it went straight to this exact demographic that I was approving, I just approved it instantaneously, and it was a complete troll, as you saw. I made this and started a normal Facebook ad campaign and bypassed what would normally easily be denied by making each parameter such that I would directly get the ad in my spreadsheet. I put the budget fairly low just for the sake of the argument, because it was really just supposed to prove a point. I mean, ultimately, who doesn't like something like this when I just completely exposed Facebook and promoted it using their own thing, and they were paying me for it. After that, I canceled the ad and continued the rest of the week without hearing anything back, and I did actually complete all of the requirements up until that weekend, and then all of a sudden I got a call from someone that showed the name Meta Groups, so I thought that must have been good, and I answered the phone and it went like this. Hello?
Sorry, what's your name?
This is Dallas.
Alright, well, don't show back to work then.
Wait, what do you mean?
Don't show back to work after.
Don't show up to work? What are you talking about? No, I mean, like, I was just about to
We have a paper ready for you to exit, so don't worry.
No, I was just about to finish up, like, what I was doing today.
We have a paper ready for you so you wouldn't have a job anymore. So...
What do you mean, like, I don't have a, like, was this, like, some kind of a promotion? Like, I mean...
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have a job anymore.
I won't have a job anymore.
No.
Well, why? Like, well, is this because of the frickin'... Is this because of the ad that I did? I'll tell you that, like, that was an accident, honestly. Like, if you could just tell, like, your boss or the main guy, like, that wasn't on purpose, then, like, literally, that would be... Like, it was literally not supposed to happen. It was, like, a screen recording. I was just figuring out how all that works and stuff like that. So, I mean...
Oh, so you want me to lie for you then?
It's not lying. It's being honest. Seriously. Like, I'm not kidding.
No, it doesn't work like that. It's okay. But it's okay.
No, there has to be, like, another way, because I was just honestly learning the ropes.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Well, I was just honestly learning the ropes. Like, it was my first job, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's in your first job, so you get to dictate what you want to do, how you want to do it.
Well, it wasn't even supposed to happen. Like I said, it was an accident. That's why I wanted you to tell him it was an accident.
Oh, no, here it is. Let's make it easy. Do you want anyone else who want a job, just like you?
Oh, frick. I don't even know. Like, probably... I mean, I just wanted the job. I want to keep the job. Maybe, like, my sister or something. Like, if I had to say someone. Like, Delissa, that's her name. I can give you her contact info if you want. But I want to keep this job. Because, like I said, it was an accident. It was a screen recording, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to post it as an ad. If you know what I'm saying. So, that's all it was.
Just for that, I'll give you a raise.
Oh, shit, really? Wait, what?
Yeah,
seriously?
I'll give you a raise. You're someone who's such a hard worker right now on the phone.
Oh, damn. Shit. Thanks, bro. Like, seriously, I didn't even expect that, but I was just saying, like... Oh, okay. And basically the only text conversation that I had was with this guy who, through the emails I got in contact with, I guess it was kind of like my manager to a certain extent, and this is how all of the convos with this guy went. Essentially, it was pretty smooth up until the last point, when the last couple of messages that he sent me, right before I got the call, which I believe was from the same person, was, "Holy shit, what are you doing, man?" So clearly I made a positive impression on him. Okay, and that's what happens when you get hired by Facebook, just to basically ruin everything. They don't really like it that much. And this is also kind of funny because literally right after I filmed this video, obviously I'm filming this after the fact, the entire stock of Meta platforms, also known as Facebook, just went like that. So I'm glad I could help out. Well, like, what if that actually, like, was because of me? Like, let that sink in. I mean, come on. Common sense, but at the same time, that's freaking ridiculous. What have I done? I'm going to jail. I couldn't have done that much damage. I mean, frick. Well, thanks for watching. My name is Infurness, and you've been watching Wired as usual. Go down about 2 inches below this white screen, and you'll see a button, and if it's red, you'll get 10 years of good luck if you make it gray. Believe it or not, it's really that simple. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, goodbye.